Hope that tea's sweet enough. Making a lot of noise. You're making a lot of noise.
Yeah. Back again.
Here we go.
What I
Here we
do?
go with the shenanigans.
What
I
I
can see
do?
already.
What's going on? What I do to you?
Here we go with the shenanigans.
Let me get my mic adjusted right here. You know, she always talking mess.
The shenanigans is starting. I can see it's gonna be some problems tonight.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing out there? Y'all come on in, chime on in and tell me how your day was. Type in the chat, you know, hey, your day was good or
it was bad.
It was messed up, whatever.
Or it was sad.
What we talking about today, baby?
We got to introduce ourselves. Baby.
Oh, okay. How you doing?
It's the same thing every week. Every week is so you tell people who you are, tell people who I am. We tell them how long we've been together.
Oh yeah,
we tell them
My
how
bad.
long we've been married.
My bad.
We kind of ask about
my bad.
Every week we got to go through this. Same
I said
thing.
my bad.
Go ahead.
Can we just be quiet?
Can we just be quiet? Oh my God, you're making my head hurt.
Well, you know, as we welcome the viewers, y'all come on in, chime on in, you know what I'm saying? If you had a hard day, let us know. If you didn't, then that's great too. I mean, everybody want a nice regular day. And I believe today is hump day. Hump day. Well, I'm Sean Cheltenham, and I'm one of the hams.
And I'm Treasure Cheltenham, and I am one of the hams.
And you're watching The Cure with the hams.
All right.
You don't like that?
It's all right.
You sure? You want to do it again?
Yeah, let's do it again.
How you want to do it this time, though?
I like how we always do it.
I don't ever remember. That's why.
You say it backwards. You said you're watching The Cure. You go, and we are the hams.
Oh yeah, I did say that, huh?
The Cure.
I did say that. All right. How y'all doing out there? I'm Sean Cheltenham, and I'm one of the hams.
I'm Treasure Cheltenham, and I am one of the hams. And we are the hams.
Well, yeah, we are the hams.
And
they're watching The Cure.
We ain't gonna never get this shit together.
Hey, calm down, cuz.
Calm down. Cuz. We gonna never get it's supposed to go, you introduce you, I introduce me, and we go, and we are the hams.
But I can't really do it in tandem. I'm not that good with the tandem stuff.
Why?
I don't know. It just it sounds like it don't sound right.
Oh my God.
But yeah, anyway, I'm Sean Cheltenham, and I'm one of the hams.
I'm Treasure Cheltenham, and I'm one of the hams.
What you laughing at? Why you laughing? This is not a laughing moment.
The sad part is I don't think we will ever get this. Like,
we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. It's gonna be optimistic now. Don't
I can't. Not in this situation. I can't be optimistic.
Okay. Well, we're gonna work it out. All right. You got to do it without laughing, though.
Try to. Try to, man. Okay, one more time for shits and giggles. Ready?
Uh-huh. You can't be laughing like this. We trying to be serious. You got to be serious. You must be serious. All right. I'm gonna take a drink while you get your stuff together.
You know what? Me too. I'm gonna take a drink. You know, my honorary cup that my sister got me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, how y'all doing? I'm Sean Cheltenham.
Why would you do it while I'm trying to take a drink?
Because you was drinking and it was funny. You don't like that? Go on and sip.
Go.
Sip. Just ease, man. Ease on down. Ease on down the road. You know, in The Wiz, just some trivia, right?
Oh, shit.
In The Wiz, right?
The Wiz.
When they got to like the big building, when they went inside and then it changed colors and stuff like that.
I don't remember that
all
part.
Dancing in the white, and they was.
I don't remember that part.
Okay, but anyway, the stop signs said no ease. That means you couldn't ease no more. You couldn't ease on down the road no more.
So you know the way I'm taking that, right? That
What?
means they was no longer using lubrication.
No, that how you get that from that movie?
Hey man, every movement has a hidden agenda to it.
Not easing. No, they was easing down the road.
Yeah, ease on down, but now you can no longer ease. That means we finna.
That's because they were supposed to stop and go into that building.
That ain't what I think it
You
meant.
just dirty.
I'm just saying, so a lot of hidden agendas in the world. You know what I'm saying? Man, how long we been together, man?
Oh,
I don't like the way you was looking.
I think it's 11,
11,
11, 12 or something like that.
11 years. I'm gonna hit the mic. Oh shit!
Yeah, stop
Sorry
hitting
about
the
that.
mic, man. Jesus,
I was fixing it.
something wrong with you.
I was fixing it.
That's why we look. That's why we can have nice things anymore.
I was fixing it. You got me over here jacking it up.
I guess we over here talking to nobody tonight.
Man, it's like 5 people watching. What you talking about?
Is it 5
It
people?
was 7, and somebody was
Ain't
like,
nobody chimed in and said nothing.
People they ain't got to. They in there.
Oh, it is
We
5
supposed to
people
be
in there.
talking.
Okay, whatever. Whatever.
I'm having technical.
Yeah, it looked like you over there having a struggle sandwich
Hold on,
over
let
there.
me fix
Your
my-
sandwich is full of struggle.
fix my situation. Let me get over here and think about my
Yeah,
situation.
your whole sandwich is. Can I get a struggle LT, please?
Man,
A struggle LT, lettuce, tomato, and struggles.
what's up? What's up, Raul? What's up, Mimi? See, now you done got people. You done bully people into saying hello.
No, I ain't trying to bully him. I'm just saying.
Y'all ain't gotta say hello. We know y'all watching.
I'm
but we
just saying,
appreciate
chime
y'all
on
saying
in,
hello.
man.
Man, y'all ain't gotta say. Don't let him bully y'all.
Now,
Don't let him
hey,
bully y'all. That's all I'm saying.
Now that you done chimed on in, like and subscribe. You
That
can do
part.
that.
That part.
How about that?
Let me put that up for the people so they can see that they should just like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? This is us right here. Let's go ahead to this stuff right here. You want to tell them get the short little, you know how you do it.
What?
You know how you tell the people, you go over here, you say you like, follow us.
Yeah. This is what you. Can they even hear me?
Yeah,
y'all
oh my
can.
God.
Just mess with you. Y'all.
Never mind. I
hold
took
on.
it down.
To put it back up because
Oh
I
my
gotta tell. I
God.
gotta make an announcement.
You gotta make that announcement.
This is an announcement, y'all. Shut up. Ugh. Hey, so this will be the last week that we broadcast to the Facebook Miss Treasure page. We will be broadcasting to the Cure Facebook page, but we will
And
no longer
YouTube.
be broadcasting to personal pages.
Yeah.
So y'all hit the YouTube up, the Instagreasy, the Facebook,
The Face Sheezy,
and the TikTok. If you got TikTok, chime on in.
Yeah, man. TikTok be popping. We about to do some TikTok dances.
I'm not doing no TikTok dances.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but put a like and share and subscribe and all the rest of that stuff. Hey, baby, is love enough?
Is love enough?
Is love enough to hold you down?
That's an interesting question.
Oh, you didn't think about it?
Nah, I wasn't gonna think about it until you asked me. This shit 1000. This is not made up. This ain't scripted. This ain't, they wrote their answers down before they got on camera. Nah, this is raw, live, and uncut.
Who wrote it down?
If I waste my milk on me, I don't drink milk. Y'all gonna see it.
Yeah, I don't drink milk either.
Nah, I was gonna, like we only, So is love enough?
Raul say he feel threatened.
Oh shit. No, hey, for real, man. He was like, y'all chime on in.
Oh man, calm down, y'all. I mean,
oh my God, that's so aggressive.
Calm down, y'all.
Isa said her day was good. She rekindled with an old friend and went bowling at 8. It was a good day.
Oh, okay.
That sounds fun as fuck, dog. I
want to go bowling.
Yes, I'll be handling it.
I want my own ball.
Mine.
I want the shoes.
We're supposed to go get our balls.
Right. See, this, look.
I didn't say nothing. All I said was we supposed to go get our balls.
Hey,
you're the one that started
I want to go get a bowling ball.
Yeah, we got to go get our balls.
I want the shoes like they was wearing on Grease. That's what bowling shoes look like, is the Grease shoes.
Some of them black and white shoes.
That's what bowling shoes look like. It's Grease.
You're the one that I love.
It look like the... Hey, don't nobody even know what they say. They be... Listen,
me and Sasha know what they be saying.
Y'all don't know what they
don't hate on our song. Rocco said, "What up, Rocco?" Lacey,
Rocco,
first
it's
of
not
all, Rocco
enough.
in the building. But you have to love. You have to have love to put in the work. Well, here's the thing. For me,
is love enough?
Here's the thing. I'm gonna say this is how I'm gonna answer this. Yes and no.
What's love got to do? Got to do.
That's a very, very legit question. Yes and no. The reason I say yes and no is because people love differently.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
So
sometimes a person.
What's that got to do with if it's enough?
So it depends, because the way a person show you their love, that might be how they love you, and to somebody else that might not.
So you talking about giving love?
No. I'm saying like
I'm talking about, is love enough for you?
In general,
not how people do it. Is it enough?
And again, okay, so it depends, because a person can love me. They can show me certain things, or they can love me by the way they do things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can show better than you can tell. Like, are your definition of love and my definition of love are not the same?
Right. That's why I'm trying to get you to articulate it.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, dive on in.
What's love got to do with this, Pat ass? So for me, it's like the way you love is making sure you provide that, and the lights is on, the gas is on, the water is on, I got food, right? Those are the essentials, that we have the essentials. So for you, you're showing love in that manner. So for me, it's like, okay, yeah, part of that is enough. So it depends on the person's version or their definition of love.
So the love, how I love, you good with that? You ain't got no complaints.
Some of it.
Okay, so
because when you be scratching up my satin sheets when you don't cut your toenails, that's some bullshit.
I ain't
you need to get it
up
together.
no sheets
I need you
in a
to
long
fix your
time.
situation.
I only got 5 toenails now, so I mean,
you got 10. Just 5 of them are plastic.
The rest of your shoe, but they don't have toenails.
They got toenails on them.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. Because I asked you, did you want me to paint them?
They don't grow.
What does that mean? They got that does not negate the fact that they have toenails.
They nub down. They're not scratching nothing.
You don't know that.
I don't even wear that to bed.
No, I mean, well.
So it's just 5 toes, like I said.
That's not the point that I was making.
What kind of point was you making?
The point that I was making is that
what does love got to do with that? That's what I want to know.
I ate you 10 toes down.
I'm about to hit him. Whoa!
You still 10 toes
Hold
down.
up.
Hey.
But no, so what about for you though?
For me,
like you just explained everything that I'm about to say. You didn't took all my words. But what about
should have let me go first?
I shouldn't have let you go first. Whatever. All right. Next time. You're gonna be on your own.
The topic is love enough? We're gonna get into
y'all like my Grinch cup.
Y'all already know.
Because he's the
ATM in the building. We getting into is love enough, and is talking about your considerations and your affirmations. I think it might be a little too much agave.
That's that nighttime juice.
Yeah, so when he starts getting sleepy in about 20-30 minutes, I told him
I won't be sleepy, y'all.
He gonna be like, yeah, so what happened was
she said Patrick said it's a secondhand emotion. Sing that shit, Pat. We're gonna bring Pat to the karaoke spot. We're gonna go there. It's going down.
And I believe Pat probably can sing, knowing him.
Yeah,
he be over there serenading people and shit.
Is love enough? I mean, is it enough to cover everything else?
No.
And why?
Because love don't pay bills. Love don't keep you safe. Love doesn't protect you. It doesn't guide you. It doesn't instill values in you. It doesn't give you the
way I love pay bills.
We're not talking about your stripping money.
Yeah, but it still pay bills though.
That's not love. That's lust.
Twerking all damn night.
Catch him on the bigboy.com. Lust 3000. He's under a motherfucking red bone.
We doing Oil Thursdays at the end of the month. Oil Thursdays. Yeah, so chime on in. Get your dollars ready for Oil Thursdays.
Oh my God. It's infused tea. It should be, Raul. It really should be. Provision is an aspect of love, but I have been in love and not like the person. Now that is interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
That is interesting.
Yeah, for sure. The how I like to.
How you like? Which is love enough for you?
I really don't care much for love. I'd rather have respect over love.
My seat.
Yeah.
Like I said before, it depends on how you love a
I
person.
mean, it's good to get love. It's good to get love, but
what kind of loving you talking about?
I'm talking about just love. Just how love, affection. Somebody who worry about me, stuff like that. That's cool to get that type of love, but when it comes down to the brass tacks, I'd rather have respect over love. What happened?
Pat, you is dirty, bro.
What'd he say?
He said, and I'm not saying that I'm singing that Jesus, Big Sean, the one-legged stripper. You don't need to spin on a pole.
I don't do poles, man. I put the chair out there and then the water come from the ceiling and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that one movie. What's that movie?
He throw his head back and his hair be wet and glistening.
Yeah, and I be in there. I be shaking it like. What's that movie called?
That's oh my God, I know that.
Striptease?
No, it ain't Striptease.
What is it called?
It's an old 80s movie.
Yeah,
babe.
yeah.
Now you make me forget what it's called. Y'all know what it is.
She had the blowout hairdo, flash dance. That's right.
Thank you, Ro.
Yeah.
I knew somebody was gonna say the shit. Flash dance was the original chair in the water and magic.
That's gonna be Big Sean, man. Oil Night.
He said Magic Mike is the one you're talking about.
Yeah. Oil Night is coming out.
You see what I'm saying? Because he ain't watched Magic Mike, so why he know about that life?
Who ain't watched Magic Mike?
You didn't.
Yeah, I didn't watch I didn't want to watch that.
That's what I'm saying.
Why I want to see a bunch of dudes walking around oily and
oh no.
I mean, unless you want to see me oily on Thursday nights, you know what I'm saying?
Oil Thursday.
Yeah, I gotta pay the car note, man. Y'all get down with me.
Oil Thursday.
Y'all get down with
Y'all really want to know how we make this money?
It's going down in this.
Y'all don't know though. So going back to like you said, love is it's how it's perceived and it's one's perception of love.
What do y'all think about is love enough for y'all? Or do you love is just a part of it and you need to add, something else to the table for it to be a done dilly?
What are some of the things you can add?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. What is some of the things that you can add? I mean, I agree. What?
You say y'all just as fucking stupid as I am.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is true. This is
pretty much. Why you think we all hang out together?
Yeah, man. Why you think we get along so very well? You know what I mean?
You want to hit him with the or you want to take them a little bit further into the love thing?
I want to talk to them. Let's see what they're talking about. Is love enough? Y'all chime on in. Tell me, y'all watching, is love enough for you? And if it's enough, tell us why. If it's not enough, tell us why. And if you want to come on in and be on the screen, you dig, and come in live with us so everybody else can see you and chime on in with you too, you dig. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Y'all go ahead and click the link, man.
You dig?
Click the link. And when I see you in here, I'll be like, you ready?
Yeah,
Is you ready? We put you on in. We talk about what we talk about. What we talking about?
While we waiting on people to chime on in, hey, if you all have any suggestions on where we should take the show next year, go ahead and put it in the chat. DM us or jump on Facebook or one of these social media joints and let us know what you want to see, because we all about y'all on this one.
What love have to do with you?
Oh, well, damn.
Damn. Now, which one of us you talking to?
Right. What I do.
What I do.
You talking to me or you talking to old knucklehead over here?
I ain't even did nothing. ATM. No, I think he's just saying he's singing the song. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what ATM doing, man.
Yeah, well,
Hey, so on the love tip, like the funny thing about the whole love situation is when we talked about it before and you explained to me how men love differently and like the things that men want, because I went around asking them. And that's exactly what they told me. Speaking in general, that they told me that it was more of a respect and loyalty thing over you just saying I love you.
You said when you did a consensus?
Like in
at work?
Just in general, like
at
work.
You spoke to crazy teamsters about this? And what they say?
Same shit. Like it was all men.
You talked to all the men?
Yeah, because when you told me, you was like, well, I don't care a fuck about love. I want you to respect me.
It's not that
no, I know.
I mean, let's not put that narrative out there.
No, that's not the narrative for real.
Yeah, I do care about love,
right?
But respect supersedes.
But that shows you love. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I see
you.
it.
That's how you see love.
Yeah, you correct.
So your thing is You can show me that you love me by respecting me, by being loyal to me, by giving me peace.
Talk, girl.
That's when you show me you love me. But when you come up here talking about I love you, in 1 second you patting your head and talking, nigga, why the fuck you that ain't love. Like, something wrong with you.
It's time for you to hit the road, Jack.
And don't you come back no more. Respect, loyalty, and honesty. Yeah, see, Pat. See?
Yeah, respect. Usually that's probably what's going to come out of a man's mouth.
All right, Isis. Isis is in the building. She said, I personally don't believe love is enough. I believe honesty, respect, and consideration are all important in any relationship, both romantic and platonic. Some people can't love you and not respect you.
She was in there type.
But you think that some people can actually love you and not respect you?
Yes. Completely. Not knowing that a man values respect over what they think is love.
And I can see that because I love certain family members, but I don't respect them.
Right. For sure. Ditto.
Dead ass.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, the
love should be unconditional.
Love is unconditional, but you can love
to be unconditional.
But you can love somebody from afar. You like, I love you.
Unconditional.
I love you, my G, but get over there.
Stay your ass over there. Don't come around here with no foolishness.
I don't think family's a whole different kind of love. I think love is love.
No, because see, the thing about it is we're supposed to love unconditional according to the laws of the Bible, because that's what it says. It says he loved us unconditional. So what that means for the people in the back is that you love me without any type of conditions attached to it. Like you can't say, I love you, but.
That means he better than me.
That part.
Yeah, because
and so sometimes I have conditions. I'll be like, I love you, but don't you ever put your finger in my foot.
But don't sleep with your mouth open like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's certain shit that we talked about. Like, I can't walk around like, gang, playing, because he be like, no, I'm not. Like, I asked him one day, I said, baby, what if I was stuck in a certain, he was like, we would be divorced.
Right. Yeah. Yep. For sure.
He said, what now?
But you talking about G. Yeah, we are talking about G, but you know, we're supposed to be striving to be like that.
We're supposed to be in his replica, you know what I'm saying? So we're supposed to love like that. And that's where people get it misconstrued.
Yeah, I've been loved and not respected before. It ain't easy. It's not easy.
Pat said, but you don't scratch up my satin sheets with your fucking nasty ass toenail.
Hey, man.
They don't be nasty. They just be sharp.
My girl Ling Ling took care of that, man.
Yeah, I had to take him down there. We got half off too because he only got 1 foot.
She's like, you want polish on your nails? On your nails? And I was like, no, just make them nice and neat. Just make them nice and neat.
He was like, sand them down for me though.
Yeah.
He said, you want a buffer?
Yeah, she went in the back. She went in the back, she was talking some crazy shit and then came back with a machine. And I was like, what the hell is
she did not come back with his feet is not that bad. Like, for real.
She came back with one of the machines with the little thing on the thing, and she was.
Oh yeah, she did. Yeah, she got your calluses and shit. Because she said, you want a buffer?
Right. Yeah, she was doing something. But hey,
he did not. Yes, the fuck we did, Pat.
Hey, she did my foot.
Hey man, he had to get his toes done. I wasn't fit to do him. I had a time.
Hey, but she did my foot so good. When I stepped out the tub, I almost fell. That's how slippery my foot was.
That's because he forgot to put his other leg on.
Nah, man. What you mean my other leg? I only got one. Nigga. See? Respect, y'all.
Okay, Rocco say.
Respect. That's all I got to say.
He said she came out with a fucking angle grinder.
Hey, she made it work.
Yeah, because you got to cut his toenails at an angle, though.
It wasn't that heavy. It was that new one that they got.
That new electric one.
Right. It's got a battery. It's battery power, so it's versatile.
He said she forgot to put his leg on.
It's the same. Hey, it's the same one they be stealing people's catalytic converters with.
Oh no.
Now that's love.
That's terrible.
But no, she hooked me up. I need to go back because I need that what was that, minty? She put the bag on my leg with the mint shit.
I had him get some extra shit he ain't never had done before. So right. He got exfoliated.
She tried to get me turned out, but
his legs was all nice and smooth.
She tried to turn me out, and I was like, "Oh, no, you're not finna do this to me."
It got done though.
I came home, took a shower. I was holding myself. I was like, a tea. What you laughing at? What's wrong with you, girl?
I was wondering what you was in there doing. Now I know. All right, so Rocco
yeah, I think
said,
it was eucalyptus, man.
look,
What did
y'all
Rocco
ain't
say?
shit. He said, yes, you can be loved and not respected. Some people have never seen love and don't know how to love. I watched how my father loved my mother. And I like you saying that because I feel like for even my girls or our girls, um, my daughter made a comment one time. She had a social media post and she was just like, my father has one foot and he still opens the door for my mom. She was like, y'all ain't got no fucking excuse. And she was like, if you can't love me like that, I don't want it. And it was unique in how she said it and how she worded it because I'm like, damn, she does pay attention to her parents, the couples and the marriages that's around her that she's seen for several years. Like, mom and dad been married almost 50 years or something like that. So
Albert said, "Can we see his comments?"
what
What did
happened?
we miss? Did we miss something from Albert?
Where was it at, Albert? My bad, bro. Ain't no telling.
There's always condition of love. The only one that loves us unconditional is Jesus. I believe that's the one he wants me
Is
to.
that the one you talking about, Albert? ATM. But yeah, that's what I was talking about when I said unconditional. You know what I mean? I was talking about that's the way we're supposed to love because it says he loves us unconditionally and we're supposed to love that same way. So like when you love a person, you don't love them and then try to put some sort of sanctions and conditions on them based on the love. Like I'm gonna love you if you do this, or I'm gonna love you if you do that, or if you don't do this, or if you don't do that. You know what I mean? So you love a person for the good, the bad, the ugly. But part of that love for me is like if I see you do something that needs correction, I want to be able to correct you. Like I would want you to correct me. That's part of love for me. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Seeing a person, if you see a person going down the wrong path, getting ready to make a mistake, you stop them and go, hold, don't do that. You might want to try this, or let's talk about what you're getting ready to do. And you make a plan together. You know what I'm saying? It just kind of makes sense that way.
Right, for sure. The I mean, if you love somebody, you will definitely want to try to make sure that you trying to keep things copacetic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, he's talking about that one. And y'all can see my comment because okay, yeah. He was talking about that one. So yeah, for sure. So like on that one ATM, yeah, that's exactly how you're supposed to love. Like our love is unconditional. You know what I mean? Like I love him with a foot, without a foot, clearly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Clearly.
I ain't got no foot.
You know what I'm saying? I was hoping he wouldn't like keep it or try to bring it
I'm
home or some
still
shit.
here, y'all. Y'all tried to get me. You tried to get me. I'm still here, nigga. Sorry, that was a tangent, y'all. Sorry. Come on back. Snap back in. Pop boom, pow ping.
Yeah, so anyway, y'all, thanks for tuning in tonight. I don't know what's in the
Hey
tea.
man, sometimes things just make you go on a tangent, man. If you don't know what I mean, then you don't know what I mean.
Oh my God, man, Pat. I was so glad he didn't though, for real. That was the way we were supposed to love, but not a lot more difficult. Wait, hold on, let me see that. I can't see that. That's the way we're supposed to love, but it's a lot more difficult
Albert
for
said
many
he don't have a
people,
foot either. He don't have no
probably
foot.
most people. Since when?
Albert, you lost the foot, bro?
ATM, you ain't got a foot. Since when? Nah, for real, dead ass. We talked about it in our very,
Yeah,
very
I got
first show.
I got to see, man, and
The vids.
yeah, when everybody got sick, my foot didn't make it out. Just put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it gave me severe blood clotting. I've been on blood thinners since that happened. And my doctor doesn't know when I'll be able to get off of blood thinners.
Yep. But yeah, it was the vids that did it, man. It's out there taking over.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm good. I'm walking. I'm working. Everything is straight. I'll still kick you in your back.
Yeah, now it's gonna hurt.
Don't get caught slipping.
It's gonna hurt for real.
Don't get caught slipping for real.
So what's some of the things that come with love, though?
What you mean? Like benefits? What you mean that come with it? Like leather seats?
Like, yeah, like what comes with it?
Leather seats?
He said, yes, I'm an amputee. I got hurt. I got hurt on my job. I got ran over by a garbage truck. For real, I'm very just damn,
Really,
bro.
man, I didn't know that, man. It's
I
my
didn't know that.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's my
like when
right
did that
name.
shit happen? Like for real, when did that shit happen? Because the last time I seen you, you was straight. Like, are you a below the knee or above the knee? And how you dealing with that, man?
Yeah, man, we going to go bowling or something, man.
For real,
We be the broke leg bowling crew.
tandem.
Tandem.
Now he'll know how to do tandem.
Yeah, tandem broke leg crew.
Yeah, because if you left and he right, then shit, y'all got it.
TMB, we all tandem brokes. We all we got.
We all we got.
Yeah, man.
Y'all only gonna have to get one pair of shoes.
Yeah,
Fuck
for
you,
sure,
Pat.
for sure.
They wear different sizes.
We're gonna be we live together. Blah, 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 ding, ding, ding,
ding dong. Hey, no, for real.
They don't have no lyrics to that song, man. Ain't no lyrics on that. They was just
said,
saying
yeah,
whatever they felt like.
Oh, we got a lot to talk about, you guys. But yes, I got ready. Brought by the garage truck in a Silver State disposal.
Wow.
Yeah, that's fucking
and
crazy.
It's below the ankle.
Oh man.
Wow.
So yeah. No, you like legitimately lost your foot. That is crazy.
Wow, he got run over.
Oh man, he got ran over by them, yeah.
Wow.
When did that shit happen, man?
Yeah, man. Wow.
I'm sorry to hear that. That's crazy. So when Albert tells us when that happened.
Yeah, so the little bennies, the bennies of love, is that what you're still
the benefits of love, like what come with that, and what is some of the things like when you say
so like one of my favorite one is that you know somebody else really got your back when you fucked up, like you fucked up, you did wrong, and you still they may be mad.
Right.
And they might, talk to you crazy every now and then, but they still hung out. You know what I'm saying? And y'all still doing your thug thizzle and working it out or whatever.
He's talking about some shit recent, like this year type shit, because that actually happened.
What?
It was like we remember I had something planned for you or something, and we got into something prior to that.
Yeah, I don't even remember what the hell
we got into something, some sort of argument.
Yeah.
And we
were and then we went out?
Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, we didn't talk to each other for like 2 or 3 days, which is hard, like gut-wrenching for us.
Yeah, it makes it tough.
Yeah, because like this is my best friend. Like,
right.
For real. Like that's my best friend. So but we didn't talk to each other for like 3 days or some shit like that. But then I was like, is we going to the such and such? Because I had bought the tickets. And he was like, yeah. I want to go. And I was like, okay.
We going to the such and such. How about that?
We get to the such and such. We don't even talk. Like, you know what I mean? You hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry. What you need? What you want? It was funny, but it was like
we had a good time.
We did. We had a fucking good time.
Shut up, man.
We did. We actually had a good time, but we was mad and telling each other.
Yeah, we was. She was mad. I was mad.
I was super mad.
We was both mad.
Super mad.
We was in there looking like 2 angry puppets.
Yeah, but we was taking nice photos.
Hey, remember the puppets that used to spell words together?
Don't you start that shit.
They used to be hella angry. They used to be, and you supposed to say "ot." Right, and they get closer.
I'd be like, don't breathe on me.
Hey, Sesame Street was so motherfucking funny, man.
Man, listen. Who remember Teeny Weeny Super Guy?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Man, I used to say like when I sing the song, people like I know the song.
Right.
Teeny
don't
little
sing it.
super guy hops right out before your eyes. He's no bigger than your thumb. Snap my fingers, here I come. That's what he said. He said, now stop me if you heard this one.
He said, what?
I need to ask you something. Do y'all believe in the Bible?
Of course, I read
and
it
what
daily.
It says about love. Ooh, that's a good one. He about to go in now, ATM. You done started some shit.
I read it daily all the time. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, I believe in the Bible. I'm a Bible reader.
Oh, yeah, let's put Pat's up there. He's shouting out. He says, Sherry is my ride or die. We have been together 27 years in May. I have fucked up multiple times in our relationship and destroyed the trust and had to rebuild, but we're still here and still together and still loving each other.
Yeah, what is that? John 3:16 a.m.
ATM.
Which one? I think that's John 3:16 that he put up there.
Because the Bible says that God is. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and read it, baby. Just take your time.
Yeah, well, you know, I ain't got my glasses on, so.
That's why I want you to read it. Take your time. No, but he says, because the Bible says that for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. In the first thing he did to show his love was he gave up something, he made a sacrifice. And I believe that when you love someone, you make sacrifices.
True, that's one of the benefits of it. Uh, without sacrifice, there's no progress in anything that you do.
You got to sacrifice,
In
man.
finances, in your children, your job, anything that you do, you have to sacrifice to see progress. I mean, even when you're farming, you sacrificing.
Because you're sacrificing your time.
Right.
You know, you're sacrificing time away from loved ones. And our job is very demanding as far as hours and stuff. And so we sacrificed a lot of time. So we understand what that means. I was married for 17 years and I don't ever remember my wife telling me that she loves me. That's fucked up, dude.
That's not nice.
That's fucked up. Let me just be the first to tell you, as a woman, um, my husband and I probably, and I'm not bullshitting you, I'm not making this up. You see, I'm not even looking at him, but we probably tell each other we love each other 30 times a day.
I don't even count. It's like breathing.
Yeah, it is. It's like drinking water. It's just,
well, I think I tell you more since I got hurt.
Right. And it's like, it's not like,
because I could have been gone.
Man, you died twice.
Right.
So, you know, that's crazy, bro. I've never had a man say some shit. 17 years, not one time she told you.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question.
Except for the first time they was probably got married.
So let me ask you a question then. Why did you marry her?
And why you stay so long?
And why'd you stay for 17 years? Because
you must have had kids with her or something.
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
Hey, Tim, you got kids with him?
Matter of fact, do I know this wife? I ain't gonna put her on blast, but do I know this wife?
Yeah, you're right. It should happen naturally.
Go ahead, put that up there, babe.
Hold on, let me get that up there for everybody to see. Yeah, love should happen naturally. I believe that it shouldn't be forced. If it's forced, it ain't real. It ain't real at all.
Man, listen, like he said earlier to you, us saying we love each other 30 times a day is like breathing. It really is. It's like drinking water. I can step on his foot or something, and instead of saying, "Oh, my bad, sorry, baby, I love you," you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. That's pretty.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's I love you before you go to bed, when you wake up in the morning, hell, when you're going to go pee and pass, and if you see the other person up, like, it's just because you never know. I don't think it's just something that we practice to be practicing. It's genuine.
It's in us.
It's just in us. It's genuine. I literally, I'll just randomly think about him and text him, "Love you, babe."
Right.
Just random.
Me
just
too.
Yeah, he did it today.
Yeah, I do. I don't even remember, but I normally do that a lot. Yeah, man, without somebody expressing that they love you and then their hands and feet follow, I mean, yeah, it's tough, man.
That's going back to what you said about having women understand that men like loyalty, they like respect, and they like peace. You know, that's showing you that you love me,
right?
You know, or that I love.
Yeah,
don't
me turning my house into a arguing match. Like,
and your home should be your peace.
I should want to come home,
right?
Not go kick it with the fellas. And even though
and
the fellas are cool, hanging out with the fellas and all that. And you know what I'm saying? What a Rocco talking about, babe?
Rocco says, I've dated a lot of women, but the one time I let my guard down and committed to and allowed myself to love from a man's perspective, I found out that the other person didn't know what love was. And she equated it with sex. Some people don't know how because they never experienced it. Yep. And I think, Treasure, you remember whom I'm talking about. So here's the funny part about that. Like, some people you legitimately have to teach them. Because my husband and I, we teach each other all the time. You know, that's why they're called a groom. Men groom women into being the helpmate that they need. We talked about that. But you know, a lot of people don't know what love is. They don't know how to be a friend. And I think one of the things with Sean and I is that we were friends before we were anything.
Yeah, I mean, like I think we really need to get back to vetting each other longer so people can get. I mean, especially if you want to spend a lot of time with that person, uh, the longer you vet, the more you quite understand how they love you and what type of love they giving you. You kind of understand, but a lot of people just jump into stuff. You know what I'm saying?
No, they do, and that's
Yeah.
the thing. They jumping in and out
And
of
then they
relationships.
just thinking that because I like for instance, if I jumped into something and then in my mind state, I'd be thinking that they supposed to be thinking like me
Hmm.
when you really didn't have that conversation.
You never even talked about it.
Right.
That's crazy what Felina says.
What she
First of
say?
all, shout out to Miss Felina Carter in the building. She had met somebody a month before COVID, and the world shut down. And then as it was opening back up and returning to normal, she got hit by a truck. The guy that worked from the hospital room and stuck around, even though her first 2 years of their relationship was kind of broken. They're 4.5 years now. So yeah, he sounded like he might be the one.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. It
Yeah.
looks like
And appreciate you. She said, glad you made it too.
yeah, it looks like ATM said something behind her. But Felina, man, it's good to hear you.
Yeah, man.
If you have any events coming up for your vocals and stuff, let us know.
Yeah, shout out to Felina. She is a recording artist and
Yeah.
artist. Dope as fuck,
And
may
got
I
a
add.
she got a cool, unique voice.
Cool ass vibe.
Yeah.
Just a genuine cool person. So Felina Carter in the building.
Yeah, hit us up and let us know in the chat and then we'll put it up.
So ATM says, no, I don't have any kids. Charles, you might know, but for this reason I stayed because I think, he said, okay, but the reason he stayed is because he think he loved her more than she loved him. He's just loyal, and I believe when the Bible says that no man should tear apart your marriage, and that's the crazy thing. You're absolutely correct.
Yep.
But however, we're human and we make mistakes, bro. So sometimes you can marry the wrong person. It took him 3 times to get it right. You
Don't
know
be
what I'm
telling
saying?
on me.
That's the truth.
Don't be telling
And if they mad, they mad. Fuck them. Come see me about it.
Hey, calm down.
All right. Well,
they're there.
Whatever.
They're there now.
That's not. Hey, I'm about that life.
They're there.
So it took him 3 times to get it right. So we make mistakes as humans, and you got to give people that grace to go. You know what? I made a mistake. This really ain't the person for me. But you got to really be able to look at yourself and go, I need to do what's right for me. I need love. I need this. I need that, and the other. And this person is not providing that for me. So I got to exit stage left and go handle my business and move on. So the y'all didn't have no kids. It'd have been she wouldn't have made it. You can't even tell me you love me. Cause for a woman to tell not to tell a man that she loves him, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's crazy. Like that's a huge red flag.
I would have questioned that. But I mean, he seemed like he really loved that woman.
Yeah, and shouts out to you, bro.
To stay 17 years, man. Wow.
And shouts
really
out
love
to
somebody.
You because that just says a lot about your character.
Sounds like you had a love of God and she didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who else is next, Mama?
Okay, so he said, I also think this is a good one right here.
What?
This is a good one.
I also think the way we was brought up can have an effect on how we love when we get older. Yeah, absolutely. That is correct. Yeah, for sure. The first love you ever had was your mom's, and that's from both sexes. That's from men and women. That's the first love you really had. If she wasn't diligent in teaching you how, then yeah, you're gonna grow up a little messed up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, it was and the thing about it is how you were brought up definitely affects your relationship. I mean, we've had differences simply because we don't understand certain. I'm like, how the fuck you don't understand? Yeah. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. He's like, nah, you don't understand. Because we've been brought up differently. Like he's the epitome of what you would call a Cosby kid.
That's what everybody think,
but no, I mean, for real.
I grew up with both parents,
right?
Both
parents have great careers.
We started out in like I would say a lower middle class, and then now as they have progressed in their life,
it's on 3 platforms, Pat.
They upper middle class now.
Mm-hmm.
So but I grew up with both parents, so I know what love looked like. I know what when a man looks at a woman, I could tell if he love him by the way he look at him. I watched that growing up.
Right. And so that going back to what I was saying earlier about, our children, they see the relationship that their parents have and they're just like, listen, and we're dealing with 3 girls. He is a girl dad. The dogs is girls, rest in peace to
Too much
Sasha.
estrogen up in this.
So he's a girl dad, so he needs testosterone in his life.
That's why I got my own office.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, 3,000 square feet, and I own 200 square foot of it.
You know what, ATM, you're right about that. He said, yes, we do make mistakes, but it shouldn't take 3 and 4 times to learn your lesson. I believe if a person is married more than 3 or 4 times, then it's not them, it's you. No, you're correct. You're correct. It's not them per se. And that's something that he had to establish even growing older as a, saying, hey, wait a minute. I've done this 2 times now. Cause I even asked those questions. I was like, why'd you get married the first time? Why'd you get married the second time? You know what I'm saying? And both of them was dumb as fuck. His answers, his responses. But you live and you learn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, you live and you learn, and we'll find out how good it was when it's all said and done.
Mm-hmm. For sure, Felina. We see you. All right. We're gonna try to slide through one of them good days for real.
What'd she say?
She said, so 12/31.
Put it up on the thing.
December 31st, Felina is at Sticky Taverns from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Check her out at Sticky Taverns.
Y'all check her out, man. She got a really cool voice. She got a lot of soul in there. Man. And I mean, I don't know what type of music she's doing now, but
artist.
Yeah, but she's a good artist. She should be able to do any type of music she wants to.
Hey, yeah, just make sure you be posting. I'm gonna make sure if for some reason I'm not seeing like your feeds, but you know how these algorithms do. So make sure you keep posting because I definitely want to come check you out in 2024. You dig? Yeah. So what you say, ATM? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you have both parents and their relationship is successful, then you know what love should look like and what it should be. But if you only have, say, one parent, the only love you see is the love, that comes from one mother or your father.
You see one side of it. Yeah.
And that's the hard part. And even with trying to be multiple, trying to be mom and dad, whether you dad trying to be mom or mom trying to be dad, it just don't work out that way.
Yeah. That's a whole nother lengthy subject right there in itself,
Damn, Felina. She said my parents hated each other. A bunch of great examples of what love isn't.
Wow.
And sometimes that could be the case too. You can look at a relationship and go, damn, I won't do that. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy how that works out because just like you can see what you should be doing, you also can see what you should not be doing.
That's good. Now that we spoke a little bit about, love, and what about consideration?
First of all, what is consideration?
The definition is careful thought, typically over a period of time. And then, so careful thought is basically to consider someone or to your significant other or whatever. You be like, let me go in and wash these clothes, because I know they tired this week, or she ain't put no gas in the car. Let me go in and fill it up, or call Sancho or somebody over here to clean it up or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He been at work all day, and even though I've been working and I ain't been at work. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should make sure he got a meal when he comes home, type thing. There's been plenty of nights where you've worked late, I've worked late, but you hear it in my voice that I'm just done. And you simply ask, baby, do you need me to run you a bath?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And it's things like that. You look at a person and go, damn, you're being so considerate, despite the fact that you just did 13, 14, however many hours you just did.
Right.
You willing to come home, clean the tub, run the water, get the perfect temperature, put all the shit in there that I like, make sure it's straight, just so I can relax. This ain't even for you. That's the type of consideration that we're talking about that comes with that unconditional love.
Yeah, for sure. The
He said they really hated each other.
Yeah, they did. According to Felina, that her parents didn't really like each other, which was, most relationships back in the day was kind of weird like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a lot of people who actually stayed together, but they did it because for the children, but they fucking despised each other. You know what I'm saying?
And you're right. The sacrifice comes with that. It does. I think it's hand in hand.
I don't think it's a sacrifice though. I think that's where the true unconditional love comes from. I'm not sacrificing shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's be clear. Because for me, I love me more than anything. And so I'm not going to sacrifice me for nothing. But I'm going to go, you know what? I know that this man needs this. He deserves this. This is a nice gesture. I'm being considerate of his feelings, and because of how I love him, I want to make sure that he feels a certain type of way at all times. And I'm not responsible for his happiness per se, but if I can add to his happiness, I'm going to do that.
Consideration ain't got nothing to do with people's happiness.
Exactly.
It's got to do with loving somebody. So like if you love somebody, you're gonna be considerate of how they think, of how they was brought up, what they like to eat, what's their favorite color. Like you're gonna be engulfed in those things, and that's what you would call consideration. Like I think they're hand in hand. If you can't really have a proper relationship with anyone if they don't, even your coworkers, if they don't consider how they speak to you, could be a problem.
Oh, it has been, and that's the thing. Like some people, they really don't consider things of that nature. Jordan says, this is a heavy one, Jordan, because, first of all, what up, Cuzzo in the building?
Cuz in the building. Hey, y'all, this is my cuz.
You know what I'm saying?
Love you, bro. Love you.
Love is having a major surgery, and while you were recovering, your spouse holds you down while you can't do anything for yourself.
Right. I've been there, done that. Been there and done that, man. It was rough. It was rough.
I mean, y'all know the story. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know the story. I mean, if you don't know the story, we'll definitely share it again coming up in the future. But, that's a different type of consideration and a different type of love too, because, I had people who actually reached out and was like, not reached out personally on some angry shit. But they was like, man, why you ain't tell me? Why you ain't tell me? And I'm like, when you at war, man, and you on the front line, you don't stop to call people and go, hey,
you don't talk.
By the way,
you don't stop and take a selfie when you trying to take down the whole world and shit.
When you got the world, when you got everything against you,
you be out there, pop, 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 pop. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what the hell are you talking about? Like, I mean, I know they trying to say, hey, we worried.
Yeah, and I appreciate
at the same time.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think they really thought that statement through. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to go to war, ain't nobody taking selfies and calling folks and
so I had to explain to people. I was like, man, I was on the front line, man. I said I kept the people involved that needed to be involved, because you got to realize I'm getting calls from the immediate family as well. Because at one point, nobody could tell anybody anything but me. Like his own parents couldn't get information when he was in the hospital. Nobody was allowed to get any information but me. So I was called with everything. So that means mom would call me about him. You know what I'm saying? Cuzzo would call me or text me. So I'm dealing with the loved ones and the family first. I'm like, y'all gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too much. So when you doing that, man, and shout out to Ebony, Cuzzo's wife. Shout out to Ebony for holding you down during your time of surgery and stuff.
Yeah, that's my dog. That's my dog.
For real.
Yeah, I love Ebony.
Nah, Ebony good, man. She good folk.
She's so funny to me.
She good people. Both of them niggas, man.
I think she will. I don't know, man. But like them together is real funny. But when you get them alone, you be getting your giggle on for sure. Yeah. Jordan reminds me the most about like my grandfather. Like he reminds close to how my grandfather would talk and react. Yeah. But he spent more time with him. You know what I'm saying? Like
I was good wisdom.
I was with Grandpa when we made trips to Pomona. You know,
I was out in Pomona,
and
I got some bitches on the
Jordan and his family lived in Pomona.
With them too. Sorry, every time somebody say Pomona, I gotta do that.
God. Yeah, so he lived in Pomona, so he got to see Grandpa more than me. And I think it rubbed off on him big time. And that big old nose you got too.
Oh yeah, y'all got that family nose for real.
For
real, man.
Yeah, man. What did would say.
ATM, what you saw? What you say? What you say?
Let's see what he got going on.
I got some stuff going on over here.
What you got? You all right?
Yeah, everything copacetic.
Okay. He said, yes, I agree with you, sir. Those things should not even really be a sacrifice because you want to do that. Yes, you are correct. It should be hand in hand. It should, if you really love somebody, that's just gonna come right with it.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like
it's like when you used to buy a toy back in the day and it came with the batteries.
Man,
but now they want you to buy the batteries.
Man,
that's cold,
why I said
man.
batteries not included.
Right, that's cold, man.
But
that's
no,
cold.
like that's the thing. What I mean by unconditional, like there's a lot of stuff that we do for one another when we dog ass tired. Like okay, case in point. Y'all know 2 weeks ago today, I had knee surgery, right? Mm-hmm. My knee was doing. I just went back to work on Tuesday. Just went back to work on Tuesday. So I told everybody at work, everybody's working at work was like, hey man, you good? You know, take your time, do your thing, whatever. So it's all up. So I had a good day, but then I came home, but because my daughter wanted a specific meal, I came home, I made that meal last night. What I should have done was come home, sit my ass down and ice my knee, which is what I should be doing now. And I didn't. But because of the love that I have for my family and I knew my baby wanted this meal, I wanted to feed them. They were all here. My daughter is still here right now from college. So we enjoying ourselves. So I'm like, man, let me go ahead and make this food real quick. But being on my leg and my knee that long, it ended up getting inflamed and swelling up last night.
Looking like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man at the kneecaps. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't sit down and be like, oh God, I can't do this. I literally put my ice pack on.
Yeah.
And I finished cooking.
Remember that scene on I'ma Get You Sucker when his big toe was like that's how a kneecap was. Proceed.
So I strapped my ice pack on me.
Ice pack pimping.
And I just kept cooking. I finished cooking. Everybody ate. They devoured it.
Oh, you talking about last night?
Yeah. Yeah,
we're going to give that one to Jesus.
Man.
It was good. Give it to Jesus.
ATM says, and also telling someone that you love them should be second nature because you care so much about how they feel. So it shouldn't be a sacrifice to tell someone every day or every other day to tell them, hey, babe, I love you. You're not even thinking about that. You just say it because you truly love them. No, and that's facts. And that's what I was saying to you. I'm like, man, listen, no woman that if she's in love with you, has any type of emotion or feeling for you is going to be with you for 17 years and not tell you that she loves you.
Yeah, she crazy. Something wrong with that one.
That's not going to happen.
Oh, man, your response is okay, man. Say what you like. Say what you like. That's what this platform is for. This platform is I didn't get to iterate earlier. This is
any of y'all step on my toe, I'm killing everybody. No, that's what he said, and I'm gonna get
this platform is really for families, for relationships, for people to be better.
This is what it is, ATM. It's called The Cure, bro.
Right.
And we're trying to put a stop to the devastation in our communities of people not learning financial literacy, of not learning how to take care of themselves, not learning how to grow with each other, how to promote each other, how to just be loving towards one another. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, we're trying to change the narrative by our actions and
this
not
is for
just
you,
by,
man. This is not for us. This is for you, bro. So this is your platform.
Not just saying, oh, this is what you should do. We trying to show y'all this it's out there. It's real. You can find somebody, you know what I'm saying, that really love you.
No, definitely. And so, I mean, like I say, this is for you guys. This platform is this we doing this because for one, we enjoy it. We enjoy talking, we enjoy answering questions, which is weird because a lot of people they don't like answering questions. I'm one of them. I love answering questions.
I don't answer no questions.
You ask me damn near okay, you can ask me anything.
There.
I know, right?
Right.
I know, right? Like you can ask me anything. Matter of fact, it's almost that time of the evening, you know what I'm saying, where it's question time.
Oh yeah, throw up the question sign.
Question time.
If you have any questions for us, we'll be more than happy to try to answer it to our best knowledge. And if we can't, we'll just pass and then try to answer it at a
hopefully
later
the question
date.
is about us or the show.
Well,
We
yeah,
can
yeah,
answer,
something like that. I mean, I don't know the curvature of the earth, so please don't ask me those type of questions. If you want to ask me something, go ahead and chime on in and let us know.
ATM, I appreciate that, bro. He says, well, I really appreciate you guys because I do feel like you two are qualified to help other people who are trying to survive their relationship. How long have you guys been married? We've been together 11 years. We've been married going on 5. It'll be 5 March 14th.
March 14th.
Yep. So,
Whew.
And trust me, man, like we're not perfect by any means, but we're perfect for each other. We go through trials and tribulations just like everybody else. However, it's how we deal with it that gets us through. Our biggest one of our biggest philosophies and biggest things is communication.
Communication is huge. Like if you can't
for
have
real.
that, man, it's gonna be a rough ride.
Like
it's gonna be a rough ride.
when he stops me, like he could say, "Hey, you okay?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, I'm good." And he'd be like, "Okay." But when he grabs me, pulls me and looks me in my eyes and go, "No, for real, are you okay?" That's my time to really, like, I can't run from that. I can't hide. So
yeah, I'm trying to set up time for her to go ahead and tell me what the real is.
You know
what I'm saying? We busy all the time.
Listen, y'all ain't got no fucking idea.
Right, we busy. So we be
time.
ripping and running all the time. We about to get more busier this year, if that's even a word.
More busier.
Yeah, more busier this year. Hey yo, so we working on some t-shirt and hat designs. What do y'all think we should do for that?
Yeah, because we want to do something for the hams.
Yeah, and then that way y'all can get it and it'll come straight to your house, and that'll help y'all support what we got going on, so we can get better equipment, do better interviews, do better stuff.
That part right there, Cash App. Cash App is the cure.
Well, we're gonna have the mug. We're gonna have the mugs, the pens, the pencils, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, all the goodies.
So ATM says, have you guys had a really bad argument since you've been married? Yes. We had one earlier I think our worst argument was earlier this year. And that was the one we were talking about earlier when we were like pissed off at each other for 3 days. But I had made all these plans. I can't remember if it was was it like around Father's Day, maybe?
I think it was on Father's Day. It was on Father's Day.
It wasn't on Father's Day. It wasn't on Father's Day, but it was close to that time. But I had stuff planned for him that I had already set up. I had purchased like tickets and all kind of stuff. And we were like absolutely like, fuck you. Like for real. Like nigga, I don't want to look at you. Don't say nothing to me. If I'm in the kitchen, don't come in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? When I go to bed after me. Like, don't even sleep in here. We was on some bullshit. And we didn't talk to each other for like 3 days, which is unheard of for us. But a lot of times too, when we know that we both can be very terrible about saying some shit. So especially me, more so me than him. So when we are like that, we pretty much go, you know what, let me calm down before I address the person that I love. You know what I mean? Because I'm not cool with talking to you crazy. This is my king. So I'm not cool with just talking to him like he a nigga off the streets, because he's far from that. So if it gets to that point, I gotta check me and go, hold on, this is the man you married. This is your king. This is the person that got your back before anybody else. And he's proven that time and time again. So be cautious in how you address him. That's that consideration we were talking about. That's that unconditional love we were talking about. So I take all of that and I go, you know what? Before I say anything else, I need to check me and make sure that when I speak to my husband, I speak to him correctly. And because I do that, we're able to communicate. But yeah, and I think, like I said, that was our worst argument this year. And we both agreed that nothing like that will ever happen again. But the crazy part was we argued like that and still went on a date.
Yeah, for sure. We went out. Yeah.
We went out. I was like, and I texted him. I was like, and it was real dry. We still going. I bought these tickets. He was like, going to what? I was like, I told you I was going to take you to X, Y, and Z. Was it the Erykah Badu concert?
I think it was Erykah Badu.
That's fucking funny because we took pictures and everything.
Yasin Bey was supposed to be there, but he didn't show.
I think it was Erykah Badu. Was it Erykah Badu? Are you sure?
I think it was Erykah Badu.
It might have been.
Yeah,
it might have been because it was in the summer.
Because Farside was there instead of Yasin Bey. Can't keep running away. Yeah, Farside. But
yo, don't threaten me. Don't
what?
threaten me with a good time, sis.
What are you talking about?
Cammy said I got a massage for you when I get home. Listen, my back is killing me.
She need a bacchiotomy.
And this mother right here,
hey, watch him now.
You see what I'm saying? He won't even give me a massage.
I mean, I'll put an elbow or something on there, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't no professional.
Yes. ATM. He says, have you guys thought about doing counseling for couples?
Not yet. I don't think I'm old enough yet, man. Like
it's not the age, that it's the wisdom.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
And here's the thing.
Not yet. Maybe later, man. Like, give us.
Fuck what he talking about. I've been listening. ATM, listen to me, bro. Yeah, whatever. I've been counseling people since I was single. And everybody has always been older than me. And I can promise you, the people that I've counseled are in healthy relationships today with children and everything else. So I'm not patting myself on the back. I'm just saying that there's things that have been instilled in me that I didn't even know existed, but I'm just a good-hearted person. So I'm only going to tell you what I know to be certain about what I see. Like, I don't bullshit people. I don't, try to read a script or nothing like that. A lot of times when I speak to people, I'm not speaking to them from me. Like, the spirit is telling me to tell you what I'm telling you. So yeah, we thought about it. We definitely talked to people. I've counseled couples. Oh God, babe, you've been around some of this stuff.
Yeah, but I still think that trying to give counsel to someone else on what they got going on. Yeah, there might be a couple points and things that I could tell them that would help them out. But I don't think that I'm qualified enough, long enough to tell them, this is what you should be doing.
But what qualifies you?
I haven't even found that out. I ain't even thought about it. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm not quick to jump. You know me.
I know, and I feel
I ain't quick to jump into nothing until
I feel like you qualify simply because you've been married 3 times now.
Yeah.
So you know some of the things to look for when you're vetting someone. I just feel like, and then let me just say this, because sometimes Sean don't give himself credit, because we don't see who we are sometimes, and the people on the outside looking in, they really do. So for you have the wisdom to be able to tell people certain things in a relationship that's going to help them succeed and be extremely influential on their life. So, I mean, you've done that already. So, I think depending on the couple and depending on what they're going through, we can probably do some counseling. There's been couples that we have talked to and we just kind of like, maybe y'all shouldn't be together.
Yeah, I mean, when I think of counseling though, like people pay for that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I don't think I'm ready to take on the thought process of people's relationship, especially when it get real heavy, like when I'm trying to still get out of my own little things that's going on with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why I said about 4 or 5 more years.
And you know what ATM is, hopefully that's answering your questions, because he wanted you to elaborate on what you meant by that real quick.
Meant by what?
Because he was saying he was liking the fact that you were really honest, and he was asking he was saying, so you don't think that you're wise enough or you don't have enough experience in a relationship. He was like, can you explain a little bit?
No, I think I have the experience. Like, okay, so if I had it has to do with how I convey. I can convey really strong. Like nigga, get your shit together. What the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And to counsel somebody where you're trying to be,
you're not gonna get coddled from him.
Right, yeah.
That's what he's telling you. What he's telling you is you're gonna get it raw, live, and uncut.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's why our girls are the way they are, because they don't get like daddy. When Isis calls him and she's like, Dad, this and this and that, and he's like, man, you fucked up. What is you doing? You know what I mean? But then he'll go into
I'll try to. I'm just not.
You know what I'm saying?
The first bite of me is not that. It's not savory.
Nah.
But after I get to telling you what's going on, then you go, oh, that's what he was talking about.
If you're able to take the hit,
Yeah.
you will be rewarded in the end.
Yeah, and it makes it hard to hold that moniker of position over someone when I feel like I haven't been able to speak properly to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, like this is certain people need to be handled certain way. I only got one way right now.
Right. Look, and Camby said she a crybaby.
Right.
Yeah, and Jordan said he wouldn't want to lead people in the wrong direction.
Right. That's it. Yeah.
And I think
it's a big responsibility
the
that
thing
I'm not.
about it,
I don't think I'm ready for that.
It's not leading people in the wrong direction. Here's the thing, and this is the God's honest truth. If you are truthful with yourself by what's coming out of your mouth, because I can only base my conclusion or the knowledge or information that I have for you based on what you tell me. So if you're not giving me 100%, you're giving me a half-ass story, you're giving me bullshit, you're going to get the wrong information.
No, I don't think it has to do with that. With me, what it has to do with is the responsibility of whoever situation is being dealt with, and I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. I don't want that on my conscience yet.
I don't think you're responsible for anything. When somebody comes to you and they ask for your opinion or your advice,
right,
you're not responsible for that.
I understand what you're saying, but there's a responsibility in how I convey myself to people. It's a big responsibility. What you laughing at?
Taylor, stupid ass.
Yeah. What'd she say?
She said, hold on, I'm going to get to hers, but I want to go to the ATM real quick.
Oh, what'd he say?
He said, I want to ask you guys a question.
What's up?
He says, I want to ask you guys, what are the top 3 things that are best to keep the relationship together? He says his top 3 would be communication, loyalty, and respect.
It's usually what a man says. Yeah. Well, in order: respect, loyalty, communication.
And the crazy part for me, I really agree with that. I don't really have anything I don't have a rebuttal. I don't have anything to replace anything with, because for me, loyalty, when you truly loyal to somebody, even if you think about stepping outside of the relationship, your loyalty will not allow you to. So you don't have to worry about being monogamous. You're so fucking loyal that you can't, for a woman, I'm talking about for a woman. No, the men over there like, bitch, what? Talking about for a woman.
Ain't nobody saying nothing.
You're so loyal to where you think about everything that goes along with that. And for women, it's different. You know what I'm saying? But you're loyal to everything that you guys have, have planned together, everything that you guys have put together, all of that stuff, you're loyal to all of it. So you think about those things before you do dumb shit. And then goes hand in hand with that is the respect of it, because you're like, I respect this person too much.
Well,
to,
yeah, I agree with that. Everything is perspective. So how you handle things may not be the way someone else handle it, and it's all about what you perceive to be what is right and what isn't right. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So what I'm doing is saving my own thought process, because I'm not ready to battle against adversity when it comes to that.
Because it's lot.
I'd rather battle other shit.
It's a lot of energy, I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about.
And it's a lot of energy.
And because I speak so direct and forward towards people, it can come off as combative. It can come off as oh, he want to fight. You know what I'm saying? But
that's not what
it's
it
really
is.
Not that. That's just yeah.
He's been that way his whole life.
Yeah,
you know
strong voiced it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You 6'6", so you ain't supposed to sound like no bitch.
Yeah,
you know
usually nowadays, when I talk to people, I got to sit down first because they feel intimidated. Yeah. So it's a different world.
But it is funny though, because like he'll ask for something simple like the ketchup,
right?
And you know what I'm saying? We'll be in a grocery store and he'd be like, "Excuse me, ma'am," and she's like, "Oh my god,"
right?
Because of how he said, he's like, "Excuse me,"
yeah.
He'd be like, but then he'll hella soften up and like, hey, love, can you tell me where's the ketchup? And then she's like, oh, on aisle 7. He said, thank you very much.
Well, it's because I saw that I scared her. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I had to change up. her facial expression made me change my thought process on what happened. You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes the facial, like I have facial expressions sometimes that don't reflect anything that's going on. I'm just thinking. So I might do something and he's like, are you pissed at me or what's going on? I'm like, I'm like, oh God, no, is that what my face is saying? Because I'm
Yeah,
like, that's
your body
not
language is saying something different than what's
different.
coming out of your
Yeah.
mouth.
And usually,
Yeah.
and he's weary of that because usually my body language is telling you exactly how I feel. But if I'm sitting down and you ask me a question, I go into a thought process and I'm like, nah, because you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't got shit to do with you. It's the thought process in which I'm answering the question or whatever.
Right.
What ATM say?
I didn't look at it yet. I was listening to you.
Yeah, you're right. It can sometimes come off a little hard when you really don't mean to because of a person. Yeah. Because if a person don't know you well enough, then they may just take it as you being mean or harsh. But sometimes it ain't what you say; it's how you say it that makes a difference. No, and that's true. And so that's what I used to work on with him. I'm like, baby, it's not what you said; it's how you said it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it does. And I grew up in a assertive background,
Mm-hmm.
and I, even when I got out of college, I took a job of assertive background.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just easier for me to convey the way we was taught to convey.
Right. I mean,
You
because when you're
know,
working with criminals and shit, you worked in the prison system, you know what I'm saying, for what, 8 years?
yeah.
So when you're dealing with criminal minded people, you tend to be, it's just like a cop. When a cop has been out on the beat all day, he's been dealing with criminals. When he comes home, he's not going to notice that you got your nails and hair done. You know what I'm saying? And he's numb to everything because he's seeing kids getting killed, murdered, slaughtered,
Yeah.
raped.
CPS.
He sees so
you know what
much
I'm saying?
shit. He's numb to it. So those are the things that we have to take into consideration. And going back to what we said earlier, we're raised differently.
We raised differently.
So I gotta understand, okay, he was raised differently. So he might not comprehend what I'm talking about or understand what I'm talking about.
How you raise affects everything with your
It does.
relationship.
For sure it does.
I mean, financially,
That's
socially.
That's why you can't date certain people.
You got to vet them out.
Man, like you can't, like they say, you can't take a hoe out to, you know, that's real talk.
Yeah. Hoe
That's
has
real
tendencies.
Talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the hotel, you know what I'm saying?
What's up?
He said you this is ATM again. He said you work for the prison system, so you almost had to be kind of hard because if they sense a weakness, then they may take advantage of you, but you don't take the same attitude home. Well, no, that was years ago. This was
I don't do that no more.
Yeah.
And I did take the attitude home, and that's why I quit.
Yeah.
That was one of the biggest factors of why I quit.
That was one of the reasons why I didn't do it. I was offered to get into corrections early in my 20s, like 20, 21 years old. A lady actually approached me, pulled me to the side and was like, hey, I would love for you to come to Chicago and train to be a correction officer. But my daughter at the time was 1 year old. And I was like, that's not happening because I'm not going anywhere for 6 weeks away from my kid. And I thought about, dealing with criminal minds and criminal behavior and activity and that things like that. And I was like, I didn't want to personally take that shit home to my kid. You know what I mean? I'm like, she asked me, can she have a popsicle? And I'm like, no, inmate. You know what I mean? Like, the fuck?
Swab the decks.
Get over here, 307-259.
Right.
You know, I didn't want to have.
Yeah, and I was like that.
That does happen.
I was like that when I used to come home back in the day.
That does happen because I did security for 15 years, but I didn't do your average go watch dirt security. Like I did high end security, high level shit. Like I was the executive protection for the Pope of Egypt. I did armed escort detail for Kingston Technologies, for Philip Morris and things of that sort. So I was on the higher echelon of stuff. So I became numb to a lot of shit because I seen shit that I shouldn't have seen, and so you come home and your daughter just want to color, you know what I'm saying? You like, get that damn coloring book. You know what I mean? It's like,
we don't do crayons on the yard.
Right. You know what I mean? Drop and give me 15.
Right.
So you don't want to take that. And then some people don't know how to turn that shit off. And it can be a problem. You know what I mean? He said, I'm loving the topic. We're getting somewhere. Carry on. Part of that, though, we're going to get into a little bit of the affirmations part of that.
Oh, okay. We're going to move on.
We're going to move into that because a lot of people don't know what that means. First of all, if you look at the terminology affirmation, in simple, it's just a statement that is declared to be true. So you're when you affirm something, you're agreeing with it.
Right.
You're saying affirmative. So you're agreeing with whatever it is happening at that point in time. Now, when you look at the spiritual side of it, it's it's basically you saying positive things about yourself to help you come over the challenges of self-sabotage. Because we do that a lot. So when people go, I do my affirmations every morning, because we do. You know what I mean? When you tell yourself something over and over again, or when you repeat it over and over again, same thing in a relationship. I love you,
What's the
babe.
definition
You know what I'm saying?
of
The
like the
spiritual
real
affirmation
what a real affirmation is?
to declare the truth, basically declare something to be true. That's pretty much put it in a simple form.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then when you get to the other side of it, the affirmations that people are familiar with is basically you saying something positive over and over again until you start to believe it in a sense where you start to move in that direction.
So you heard what you said. So what you're saying is that faith without works is dead.
It's dead than a
So
mother.
an affirmation is faith.
Come on now.
But the doing of the affirmation is where the work is, and that's where you'll be blessed.
And that's
You're
where you'll
blessed
be
in that motion. See, like the
people always forget that side of an affirmation.
they always forget.
They think you could just wake up every day and go, I'm gonna be rich. And
Right.
then you go out there and then
it's
you
like,
blow your money. Yeah, angels are
Yeah.
gonna come pouring down. No.
Yeah.
What happens with an affirmation is that when you live it, every day you tell yourself this
is what we're gonna do. Your feet, your hands, everything got to move in that direction.
When you start to move in that direction, that affirmation becomes it puts it into fruition.
Right.
It becomes tangible. You start touching those things that you said you wanted to touch.
And that's really like when you think about it, faith without works is dead is a if then statement.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do this, then you get this. It's just that simple.
Same thing with just saying if you do right, you'll get rewarded.
Right, which is an if then stat. It's an if then statement. So if you do the first part, then
this is the outcome of it.
Right.
And then going back to the fruits of your labor.
The fruits of your labor. You can't have fruits if you're not.
So like we talk about him, paying the house off in 5 years.
Yep.
It's easy to just say that out loud and hope that it happens.
Yeah, I could just sit back and be like, yeah, I hope this gonna work.
But the reason that we smile, the reason that we celebrate is because the plan is already in motion.
Yeah, it's been in motion for a couple years now.
It's physically happening, and we're
just now going to document it in front of everybody.
We're just showing you. So if you stick with us over these next 5 years, you're going to see a hell of a transformation. And then at that point, there's going to be so many people going, what the fuck y'all doing?
Right.
We're going to go, all you had to do, we've been telling you.
Yeah, we already go ahead and check the feed.
We've been telling you.
Check the feed because we gave it to you for free.
We gave it to you for free.
Right. That's what,
you know what I'm saying.
And what I'm about to do is go against the grain of everybody's thought process. I'm going to live debt free for the rest of my life.
And that's part of why we're paying the house off in 5 years. And listen, the plan that we have set in motion, it is 1,000% doable.
It's doable. And
it's gonna happen.
It's so doable, I can taste it.
So now when you see, we just talked about this earlier today, because I was saying that, because our cars will be paid off in June. And so, but in actuality,
it might be paid off in February, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
That part.
Right.
But we have a plan that's in motion that's going to actually work because we've been utilizing it. We've been doing it.
We've been walking in faith.
Right. And we've been putting it to work.
Right.
So it's going to work. It's going to happen. It's already happening. We've already seen it where it's like, oh shit, there it is right there. So we're just going to keep doing it. And so as time progresses, y'all stick with us. Y'all going to see some positive stuff, man.
She said her and Enoch agreed on a plan as well. That's great. I'm so glad that you guys are doing that. And when you get done, you're gonna feel so free.
Oh my God.
That you might bust out in tears, you might crip walk. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. It's when you get to the point where you're pushing out thousands and thousands of dollars every month, and then all of a sudden that thousands of dollars just stop and you get to keep it. Man, now you get to keep it and go, well, shit, where we want to go, what we want to do. Now we got cash to do things with. Cash is king. there's just like I say, y'all stick with us because there's always gonna be.
We're gonna show
some
y'all
jewels.
whether it's one person watching or 10 people
Hey,
watching.
that shit don't matter to us.
I don't care. We gonna be on here, and I'm gonna show y'all step by step.
Gang.
And then when it's all said and done in 5 years, I'm gonna show y'all the deed, and then I'm gonna show you how to put it in trust.
In hand, you dig? He said that y'all just change. Yeah, hey, so listen, ATM, that shit happens. We both go squirrel.
Yeah, we go on a tangent all the time.
Yeah, we go on tangents. So that's why we gotta have y'all bring us back.
It's because we were talking about affirmations, and that's one of my affirmations is paying off the house in 5 years. Yeah. I want to be completely done with all our debt in 5 years.
And it's some of those jewels we dropped in prior shows. So go back and watch them, and they're there. And once again, just to kind of bring it up and reiterate to you guys, we will no longer be broadcasting from the Treasure Tobin page. It's coming straight from the Cure or the Cure YouTube, the Cure Facebook,
right,
or the Cure YouTube.
Please chime into if you haven't already.
Yep.
Please go to those sites because we will no longer be take the wording down for me, love.
All right.
Thank you. We will no longer be broadcasting
Casting.
to the Miss Treasure page. Everything will be done on the Cures pages. So please look at these and like, follow,
first
subscribe.
Of all, follow, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, because the stuff that we're going to be giving you guys in 2024 is going to be absolutely amazing.
Right.
And
it's going to be a little bit of everything. It's going to be finances,
jewels,
law,
and finances for kids. We're gonna do a show for your kids from
voting,
the ages that you should be teaching them financial.
I'm working on a quick book for them.
Yeah.
Right now as we speak, I'm not done because I think I might do a 5 to 10-year-old, and then from a 10 to 18-year-old book, so they can quite understand what's happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he said, "Can you please pin this? It's gonna be posted. It's gonna be posted ATM. So as long as you follow, you good. As long as you following, you good, because you're gonna get notifications when we go live, when we're about to go live, what we're talking about, what we're doing. So you good. But yeah, we're just basically saying don't the Treasure Tobin page. We're not gonna be showing the feed from there. I'll share it, but it's only going to be coming from the Cure's Facebook page and the Cure's YouTube page.
Right, and you'll be like on Treasure's page and my page, our personal pages. You'll probably get like shorts, stuff like that, promotional products, so y'all can segue back to the actual Cure pages.
Exactly, but for the most part, y'all,
who wants a Cure coffee cup?
Yeah, So, you know what? Matter of fact, put that in the chat. What's some of the stuff that y'all wouldn't mind rocking? Because we could, and then we tell us what you think about the logo, because we about to come out with some more shit.
Yeah, we're gonna get the Cure coffee cup popping, and then we're gonna change the logo next year. Hopefully, we can get somebody out there to.
Cammy said, "Me, she want one." He said, "I don't mean to be confrontational, but I want one."
No problem. We're gonna have them.
And we got you,
bro.
And
as soon as we get it done, I'm gonna give away one free.
We'll probably give away a couple.
We'll
give away some boxes.
We're gonna get one free.
Isa said, "I want the Cure comps." The Cure combs. Okay, the combs. I like that. He's like, "This is the cure for your hair."
Right. We have to get that detangler.
The bangs, yeah, man.
But yeah, any other questions today?
No, we ain't got no questions right now, man. Y'all got some questions for us? If not, we about to head on up out of here.
Yeah, we're gonna have to close it out, and
it's sleep time.
Yeah, we're getting close to where we have to do our nightly duties.
Yeah, my nightcap. I gotta, and then I'm
they're there.
Can we just be quiet?
Let's just be quiet.
Naomi in the building. Hi, Naomi.
Naomi. What's up? Yeah.
He said, "I'll come and get mine, and I'm sleeping on your couch." Nigga, you may never sleep on the couch. You always sleep on the bed when you come here.
You sleep in the bed upstairs,
when you come over here. So stop playing.
I mean, not my bed, but I got an extra room for you.
Yeah, we lock our doors, because people do like to just come and climb in our bed with us in it.
Yeah, man, they got to
I've had people do that.
They got to go. I'm just gonna get gone.
Yeah, doorbell ring. depending who it is, they come right up the stairs. They don't care what we in there doing.
I'm gonna get going on.
It just come lay in the bed. How many people? We've had like 3 people do that shit.
Yeah.
3 different people.
Right.
These are 3 separate people.
I wake up and go.
And then he goes right back to sleep. He don't give a fuck. Bro.
Yeah, when I'm trying to sleep,
zero fucks.
It's already hard enough for me to sleep.
We working on that.
When I'm trying to get to sleep.
Get sleep on one time.
I don't care. I mean, unless you an intruder and I got something for you too. But I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to get my sleep.
Hey, listen, ATM. Let me say something to you, bro, for real. No apologies necessary.
Yeah, that's what this is about. That's why we doing this. Like, there's going to be stuff that I learned from y'all.
Yep.
That y'all going to say something that's going to be so profound. I'm going to be like, you know what?
I never thought about it like that.
I didn't even think about it.
We welcome the comments, the questions. Like, we welcome it. Trust me, bro. People watching, so they're looking at what you're putting in here and they're going, damn, I didn't think they asked that.
Right.
That's a good question. So please do not apologize for asking questions, for chiming in. That's what we want you guys to do. Like, we really want you guys to do that. So, matter of fact, ATM, you're the epitome of what we want. You're the epitome of what we're looking for.
Yeah, we want more people to chime in.
She missed the chance. Cammy, you done jumped in my bed before. I think.
Yeah, Cammy.
But Cammy don't want to walk. Cammy is not good with going in people's bedrooms either.
Yeah.
Cammy be like, I'm not going to no bedroom.
Yeah, she be, acting a little funny style over here.
But she'll go in your refrigerator though.
Well, for sure. Don't even ask.
Nah, she'll ask if you want something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But on the real, man, if y'all ain't got no more questions for us, we about to head out. It's gonna be a long day tomorrow. Oh, wait, we got one. We got a question. ATM got one more. He said, before y'all go. So I have a question for you guys real quick. We don't have to discuss it, but do you guys have a problem with a married couple not sleeping in the same bedroom?
It depends. Like, is it because the other one can't sleep and one be snoring or something?
Yeah. What's the situation? Because we'll take a couple minutes to elaborate on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What's the situation? Love you too, Naomi. You have a great night too, beautiful. Please be safe. And I know you got to go to work tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? 631 in the building. Swoop, cuz.
Right, for sure.
But yeah, what's the situation? Is it a situation because somebody got a bad back maybe, so the couch is better, the floor is better? What's the deal? Because I'll tell you this, to be honest with you, 6 a.m., yep, that's him. I'm at 7:30, so you know the deal. I'll be honest with you. Him and I cannot sleep separately. It's almost impossible.
It's kind of hard for me to sleep when
it's almost impossible.
Right.
So, okay, let me put this up here. Mine. Well, me and my wife was married for 17 years, and it may have something to do with us getting a divorce, but I couldn't sleep in the same room here because my sleeping has the bad. I have to sleep with the TV on, and go to sleep. And she can't go to sleep with the TV on. So I would go in the other bedroom to go to sleep, and she didn't like that. Same. Okay, so here's the thing. He goes to sleep with the TV on. Every night. I don't particularly care for it.
Yeah.
However, I got used to it. But he has to turn it down because it'll be loud. And he likes to watch John Wick and shit like that.
Oh,
so,
yeah, Mr. Wick.
At 3:00 in the morning, I'm waking up to niggas shooting and dogs barking. I'm not cool with that.
Mr. Wick.
So I tell him to turn it off. But the thing with that is when you have a situation like that one in particular, I'm only going to speak on that particular situation. You have to do a compromise, which is love you too, cuzzo. You have to decide, okay, well, I like going to sleep with the TV on. She don't like it. So is it the TV itself or is it the noise? Because if that's the case, get you a Bluetooth headphone, bro. And now you can watch TV. She sleep. Everybody's happy. So in situations like that, you have to do a compromise for real. Like I say, for him and I, if this man gets up, I'm up within an hour after he's out of the bed. Usually sooner than that, and vice versa. We can't sleep without each other in the bed. Right. Shame secret. But that's just our thing. So for us, that can never happen. Like if I go out of town or he go out of town, it's fucking miserable. It's happy during the day because we're like, they're not here. But see, yeah, Cammy says my husband uses headphones. Yeah, and that's my thing. Like when I'm on my phone, even like I like to play games on my phone before I go to bed. And he's usually knocked out before me. So once he goes to sleep, I usually will put my Bluetooth in, play my game, and then I'll fall asleep. The Bluetooth, I'll usually wake up and find it in the bed somewhere. So things like that, you got to understand in a marriage, there's a special type of bond that a man and a wife share. And being apart from each other at the most crucial hour of sleeping, when you need to feel safe and loved and make sure the person got your back, that's just kind of weird to me. To me personally. Oh man, no, Rob. He said, I'm sorry about that. I was typing too fast, but I couldn't sleep with the TV on. But I couldn't sleep with the TV on, so I would go in the other room, and so I can watch the TV and then I go to sleep. But she didn't like that, so if I go in the room with her, she would cut the TV off, and at 11 or 12, and I can go to sleep. So I would just start sleeping in the corner room, and that caused her some static. Yeah, because I mean, women like to cuddle, bro. Yeah. We like to cuddle. And
they be having your back all sweating up because they booty be on your neck and stuff.
Cammy said I will literally cry if my husband isn't home. No, real shit. So for me, one of my love languages is touch. Hold on, y'all. Let me just give y'all a disclaimer. When you see me, please don't start touching on me, because I also do not like to be touched. So my love language for the people that I love and that love me, they have to touch me. I have to touch them.
Get off me, punk.
You know what I mean?
Get your hand out my pocket.
If he don't touch me, I feel like he don't love me. Therefore, I start reciprocating those type of, like, I'm a person that I mirror what you give me.
She's even.
So if you give me bullshit, I mirror it. I
punk.
Don't try to do it on purpose. It just kind of happens. I mirror energy.
Street punk.
I even got a shirt that says I match energy. So you go ahead and decide how we gonna act today.
Gallywag.
But yeah, so
street punk.
In a situation like that, I think that's something y'all should have talked about and really compromised. But I'll tell you what we will do, ATM. We'll jump more on this subject next week. For sure, and bring it up a little bit more.
Right.
But yeah, I can understand why she was pissed, because like I say, for a woman, we want to be touched, we want to be held, and we feel some type of way when we're not. So not being in the bed, and I get it. The TV was like, oh, I don't want the TV on. You want the TV on? Those type of compromises you got to talk about. Hey, is it the sound that bothers you? Is it the glare? Which one is it?
Right.
Because at that point, get some of them little night things and some earmuffs and go the fuck to sleep. He said, yep. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, so hey, y'all tune in next week on Wednesday. On Wednesday, Hump Day. If you hit us up on Hump Day at 8 p.m., we will be there talking shit to you. So y'all chime on in. And if you have anything that you want to add to the show next week, hit us up in the DMs. Hit us up in the messages, something, whatever.
And on that note,
I'm Sean Cheltenham, and I'm one of the hams.
I am Treasure Cheltenham, and I'm one of the hams.
He's one of the hams.
And together we are the hams.
The Cure.
And God damn.
And the hams.
And you are watching The Cure.
And you're watching the damn Cure. So get some.